Hi, this is Ed Amoroso, and welcome back to Tag Talk. And today I want to share with you some thoughts on a topic that has been on my mind, and it's this idea of fixing code using AI. Comes up not just in my work at Tag, but also my work at NYU, where I'm a professor in the computer science and engineering department. And there's all this buzz about how you sort of combine AI with software development. That software process has been a challenge since I've been a computer scientist. This is over 30, 40 years I've been doing this. So the first sort of set of developments that I think have made me very bullish about using AI in the context of code quality would be the use of AI to reveal or to discover bugs, problems. We all were using SAST for years. There's these wonderful companies that I think are still good companies, Veracode and others that do this well. And there's also sort of newer SaaS companies that are using AI. So that's all good. The problem I've always had there is that you see a lot of false positives, and there's a lot of extra work sometimes when you get these big reports from your static tools. Not really an indictment of these tools, but a challenge certainly. But the thing that's always bothered me the most about any type of static scanning is you're not always sure what to do. Like the fixing part is always a lot of work. You know what I mean? You run a tool, you run a scan, you get the report, and then you say, "Oh wow, it might be 500 findings," and you end up doing two things. So the push to fix bugs got kind of exciting when I first started talking to Stu McClure over at Quiet. They just recently got acquired. And also the folks at GitHub, and now a lot of others doing something we call autofix, which is where it's not just find the problem, but these are companies that fix the problem. I really like that. And I've been sort of looking around for companies that I think combine things in a sensible way, like sort of the detection and fix. I like Indoor Labs. I've been digging in with them a little bit, and I like the idea of both discovering or revealing the bugs and also fixing it. Like, I think that's good. I think we're entering an era where you should be less skeptical about that. Look, I'm skeptical about everything. That's what analysts do. We start with it doesn't work and you better show me that it does. But I sort of like the approach. I like the way Endor is doing that. I think that this is a glimpse into sort of a completed cycle where you're finding the problem and it gets fixed. Now, if you're wondering as a computer scientist, what does this mean for your career? Relax. There's going to be tons of work for computer scientists. It's going to be these mundane issues that become automated. I mean, when was the last time finding bugs and fixing them was a fun part of your workday? So let's hope that we can get to the point where AI really helps us with these types of things. I think it's a positive thing. So don't get nervous, invest all this money in your degree, and then you come out and you hear me say AI is going to do this work. It's going to do the mundane stuff, and you're still going to be able to use your creativity and use your learning to be productive in a software environment. So take a look at these companies. Like I said, I think Endor's got a pretty good thing going with the find, the fix. Probably worth taking a look at. So I'll look forward to chatting with you on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time.